Hey Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to Soulvine. I hope you're doing well, gorgeous friend. This is Jamie. If we haven't met, as always, appreciate you being here and the awesome soul collective tribe that we have going on. All right, I'm doing an energy check-in. I want to do a money energy check-in, kind of see what's coming on through. Because the readings of late, I've been noticing a few things going on there. So we're just going to dive in and see what spirit brings here. So let's do a money, I was going to say a money, a money energy check-in for our Pisces clan. Okay. So we've got awakening energy and Six of Voices. And we have the Hermit energy. Okay. I'm just going to pull out the spread and then we'll go from there, guys. I love it. The Empress. Oh, I'm liking that. We're always liking the Empress energy. Well, I am. I think that's quite potent for abundance. All right. For money. Yeah, we've got Muse of Inspiration, which is like the King of Wands energy. We've got Nine of Inspiration. Okay. We've got Three of Voices. Already lots of messages coming in. Okay. We've got the Hanged Muse. And one more. Thank you, Spirit. Eight of Voices. Okay. So having a look here straight up, Pisces, when it's coming to your money, your financial abundance, and that part of your life, it seems like there is something about decision-making processes or making a decision right now on you don't need to do things tough anymore if you have been, feeling a little challenged on the financial front. I think there's something here that you know that you need to walk away from or kind of change direction, maybe get even a little bit more adventurous. And with the Hermit energy, this is also too, like, I know that we talk about the Hermit is usually one that's withdrawn, keeping to themselves, going solo. But I feel like you've been doing it like that for too long. And what I mean by that is that you always think that you're okay and you always feel safe just doing you and being you, which I think is absolutely wonderful. But I feel like you're being asked right now to come outside of that, to explore a bit more, to get more, honest with yourself about how you want to live and what you need to do to be living that. And with the Empress energy, the Muse of Inspiration, the Nine of Inspiration, that's kind of telling me here that it's okay to take time for yourself. It's okay to, really look at where you want to be, where you want to go. And, subject to your personality type, right? You could be an introvert or an extrovert or an ambivert. And, kind of operates differently, each one. I know I sit in an ambivert type of personality, like I can be out there and show up and be extroverted, so to speak. But sometimes I just want to be behind the scenes. I need to be quiet, or if the energy is too big, it's like, okay, I've had enough. I need to go home and recharge. So everyone's just operates a little bit differently. And there's something here about, I feel, something you need to push through right now and get really clear on the type of life and lifestyle you want, because something you're doing habitually, I feel, is not matching, and you're being asked to explore a little bit more, okay? And maybe to explore a little bit more, to understand what that is just taking a little bit time for yourself, sure, to reflect, but then it's time to step into it and own it. Because the Muse of Inspiration, which is the King of Wands, is a lot about taking action, knowing what you want, being in pursuit of your goals, and showing up how you need to make that happen. I think of like a person who loves relationships, who's vibrant, who attracts energy in but gets shit done. Again, just very purpose driven. And this Nine of Inspiration is kind of asking you as well, like, this is not time to give up. This is time to keep pushing forward, because whatever that you're doing, you're heading in the right direction. You've worked hard to get where you are, to achieve all the things that you've wanted to achieve. But I know that there's a next level for you, okay? And this next level is kind of saying, I can see here, and this was the message coming through before, as soon as I hit the three of voices, it's like you have emotional impact in your life that then impacts your money, your vibration in receiving the abundance, okay? And that's what I see could be happening here, or has happened. But Spirit's asking you, don't give up, even with, the heartbreak. And I know it can be hard if you've gone through a hard time. You may not be going through heartbreak. Maybe there's some disappointment. Maybe there's something here about you thought something was coming together, is not coming together the way you thought, because I can see that there's reflection and doubt here. So something I feel on an emotional front, and the reason I'm saying emotional front is the three of voices is something that you are emotionally connected to, and the way that you're thinking about it, you're feeling hurt and disappointed, or let down, like something didn't work out the way that you had hoped. But to get there, usually you're emotionally connected to it, right? Because you're still feeling that energy of some kind. So I do feel that's maybe been a part of this, the trials and tribulations of just really going in the direction that you want to go. But now it's time. What do you need to do to become that? And I think that's a part of shedding. But this is also, the Hanged Muse, which is Pisces energy too, is also that point in time of like enlightenment, self-reflection, looking at things like in some way can be like a perspective, like you're looking outside of yourself to yourself. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like when maybe you get in a meditative state and do like those visualizations and see yourself doing certain things. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. But there's some doubt that you seem to be experiencing or feeling or connecting into right now. But let's have look a little bit more at what the challenge is here in terms of your money outlook. Yeah, it's something to do with offers or presenting yourself with the offer, because you're seen and recognized already, Pisces, as successful, as strength, as someone who really shows up. But a big part is, are you putting yourself out there enough to receive or gain these offers or opportunity that you're seeking when it comes to your own financial footprint, your own financial growth, your own financial aspect? Because this is showing that you can be very successful, very abundant in terms of your energy and owning who you are and what you do. But there's also a part here, like, are you putting yourself out there enough, or are you actually, like, when people are offering you things or suggesting things like for an opportunity, are you taking them? Because you're being seen that way, right? So I think there's something about that maybe need to be looked upon. Where is this going? Two of Emotions, okay. Page of Emotions. Queen of Inspiration. So there definitely could be a partnership here. You've got the Muse and the Queen of Inspiration. So, are you stepping fully into yourself, both your masculine and feminine energy? One's energy is, very pursuit driven, okay? Very charismatic, connected to people, places, things. It's kind of like they know how to shine energy. That's the energy that I'm getting and feeling for you. So I do feel like there's a potential partnership or something coming together here for you. It's interesting that we've got both Page of Materials and Page of Emotions here, which is kind of telling me that there's interest around you and you may not be seeing this or witnessing this. And it could be because maybe you've got a little bit of imposter syndrome or not thinking enough about yourself or the potential of something. And I feel it's because something or someone has let you down, and it's, in its own way, it has maybe hit your confidence a little bit, or made you question where you want to be or what you want to be doing. But yeah, I feel that there is a potential change in dynamics or change in direction, but that's if you want to take it, right? Everything's free will. But there's definitely on the horizon, or if you seek it, an opportunity to partner with someone or get into a connection or situation where you get to choose more of what you want. And when I mean get to choose more of what you want is like more options available, but also too something that feels like equal and connected. And it may look a little bit differently than you expect. With this Two of Emotions energy, there's this energy of reflection, right, of each other, but they're coming from different places. And the way that they look and connect, it's like its own dance, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's, you know, straightforward or simple or how you think it should look. There's something about it. There's definitely something about how something looks here. Maybe not exactly how you anticipate for this opportunity to show up, but there's definitely an opportunity there that I think, you know, excites you, has your interest, has your curiosity, that gets you, you know, more on the heartfelt front of like the motivation behind something. And with this Queen of Inspiration and Knight of Voices, I feel like you're going to get some message here about some path and journey or some goal and aspiration that you have. Yeah, I wanted to share more on this Knight of Voices. Muse of Emotions. So something pretty significant here. What else do we need to know about this Muse of Emotions? Something very meaningful here. Oh my gosh, and Muse of Materials. Wow. Yeah, there's something pretty solid here that I think you'll be excited about, Pisces, that hits all the right places. You may have too, like a masculine around you that is giving you yeah, I think you're going to be surprised here, and I'll go back to what I was saying, but I think you might have a masculine that is really supporting you right now on an emotional front. And when I say emotional front, like who's giving you space to be vulnerable and is also trying to help you identify your own area of depth and genius when it comes to who you are and how you operate. I feel like, yeah, you've got a masculine energy, or you're stepping into a role that leads, but in a place, again, that there's a lot of depth in the work that you do. So I don't know what type of work that you do, but a lot of the time, just because it's a meaningful type of work doesn't have to be, well, it's meaningful. Oh, well, if I'm like a counselor or a healer, or, you know, people think, oh, well, that's got more meaning. No, anything you do has meaning if you put meaning behind it, right? It doesn't matter too if, you know, you're a plumber or you work at a checkout, right? Because at the end of the day, when you're connecting with people or doing the things that you do, if you're doing it with passion and you're doing it, you know, I think with intention of care, and when you connect with people, sometimes that conversation or that difference that you're making, like you're at the right place at the right time, supporting the right things, you know, there's still magic there if you allow it. But yeah, I'm just getting a sense here that if you are in a place where you do want to take a bit of a different path or go in a different direction when it comes to your career, and when it comes to the way you make money or the things that you are doing to make money, I just feel you're going to have like supportive energy here around you. What also is that you may be surprised with what comes up, and you may be going, something that you're not expecting comes in. Like I said, something might look a little bit differently than you anticipate, and it's like, okay, can I do this? How can I handle this? So let's see if what may be coming in for you. I'm just going to get a different deck here. Let's see what is coming in for Pisces when it comes to their money and career, the financial front. All right. What can Pisces expect coming in? What can Pisces expect? You've got a Queen of Cups. So another connection point here. You've got the King and now the Queen of Cups. What else do we need to know? Share more on this Queen of Cups. Two of Wands. So you may have a Piscean energy. You may have a water energy that comes towards you with some plans, or to really start looking at your plans, Pisces, is what it's asking you. Because there's something here about feeling perhaps a little bit down and out of some plans that hadn't potentially worked at some point. Share more on this energy. on what to expect. Yeah. Something's going to come in for things to balance out if you're concerned about that. Share more on what we need to look at here with this Two of Materials. Yeah, there's some offer or some contract or some commitment here. What else do we need to know? Definitely. Okay. Yep, with this Three of Pentacles. So there's definitely something that you're stepping into a position, I think, of hierarchy, like a significant position or role. Maybe some of you are looking at a promotion and that's what you're like, I don't know, can I do this? But whoa, yeah, whatever you're stepping into next or choosing to do, I feel like there's a lot on you around the leadership front. Okay, like taking charge of something, dealing with something in a way that just puts you in a place of taking care of business, whatever that is and whatever that looks like. So a pretty prominent role, pretty prominent position. With this Wheel of Fortune too, this is something's changing in your favor here. So if something hasn't worked out initially, something is going to balance out and come towards you. But I think if you're not putting your feelers out there and you're just kind of standing still, Spirit's asking you, like, it's time to make a move. It's time to make a change. I think you know it, but you've got to be willing to do it at the end of the day. And you know, if you've kind of withdrawn from a situation or got excited and then kind of stopped, I feel you're being asked to kick back in, go after this, go. It's time to take this next step. And I know amongst it, you know, you may have other things in your life going on that could be, you know, slowly draining you or had impacted you in the past to fully show up because of the emotional impact or the mental impact, right? I think the emotional and mental impact work hand in hand. But yeah, there's something here about when you take a step back, when you look back, and I'm not talking about in the past, I'm talking about in the present to move towards what this life and future and lifestyle that you want to create for yourself. But I see a lot of opportunity, a lot of successful, a lot of support actually too, but a lot of successful opportunities available to you, but you've got to be willing to show up and see them to acquire them, right? Because there could be things just floating around your orbit, but if you're caught up more so in the worry and the fear and the doubt, it's sometimes we can miss it or procrastinate and stay stuck instead of taking action with opportunity. So yeah, there's something here about it, but I feel, you know, keep going. I think you're going to be surprised at what shows up here because there's definitely an offer, a commitment. Someone wants to build and create with you. But again, I feel you're going to be put in a position of, I'll say power. I mean, some of you could be working your own business, being your own boss, and some of you could also be getting, a more senior role or a management role or leadership role of some kind that I think is really exciting for you. But you might be surprised at what comes up with this opportunity. Or there might be some things that you kind of have to work and manage. So maybe if you do get a promotion or do get an offer, an opportunity, there could be a choice going, well, can I do it? Maybe you're going to have to juggle two things at once in terms of your work, take on two roles in a certain position. But I just feel right now that you get to choose, Pisces. You get to choose and have fun with this and explore this and whatever this may be for you. So I'm going to leave that there, dear friend. Appreciate you as always, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. If you haven't connected and liked and subscribed to the channel, please do. And you're welcome to join the Soul Collective if you are interested. There is no cost. We just share, energy updates, some daily inspiration, and things like that. And yeah, there's a couple of hundred people in there. And then we have the extendeds, if that's something you're interested in. We share about three sessions a week, so you get access to the full library as well. And we also do, which will be coming up shortly, some free, if you're in the collective, for those that have bonus sessions and things like that, I will be showing up there and doing, some quick rapid readings for the group there. So that'll be a surprise to a bunch of you who are already in. So I'll speak to you soon. Much love. Bye.